Hello everyone, Tropical Paradise here, and welcome to finally the release of the Tropical Texture Pack version 1.0. So, first before this video starts, I want to thank you all for your patience for this release of the pack. Secondly, this pack was inspired by multiple other packs and it includes mostly my ideas, but in some parts, I've taken some ideas from packs and combined them and changed up some little bit of stuff. I also want to thank I Am Alex for just making the pack and helping me make the pack. His Fiverr will be in the description below. If y'all want any texture packs, Discord server setup, plugins, or stuff like that, I think he's the guy that you should go with, because he helped me make this pack, and if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be a possibility. Anyways, let's get right into it. So for starters, I want to show off the inventory GUI and just change it to that stuff. So let's just press F1 here and bam. So as y'all can see here on the hotbar down there, there's a change to this like hotbar thingy, I guess. I don't know what they call this, but there's also changes to the hearts. It's a lighter blue team, and the hunger is now pineapples, because that's pretty sexy, not gonna lie. And the enchantment thingy, the level up points, is also that color. We also add a new animation to attacking, and a brand new background GUI for inventory. Some of the pack is like vaporwave styled, and just I don't know. Even we have made some changes to the sky, as y'all can see. The sunset is one of my favorite things to watch, and we also made the sun a bit brighter as well, because why not? And also we made some changes to the buttons. They're a bit more greener and they look more of a PvP style pack thingy, like the I don't know how to call it, but we made it like this is how we made the buttons. Okay, that was mostly it for the GUI and inventory changes. Now let's move on to the farming section. Now this is the farming and nature section, to be exact. So I want to show off the stuff one by one. Now when you'll find the Milesium area, you know, the mushroom island, instead of it being that like a bit boring, deadish, like brown Milesium, you can find this. The whole world will be all this nice blue color Milesium. And we also have changes too. The mushrooms, as y'all can see, this mushroom wasn't changed that much, but the brown one has been changed to a blue one. So I think the texture is pretty basic, but it is pretty nice compared to the other one. Instead of brown mushroom, you're gonna have a blue one, which is pretty sick. Moving on to the pumpkin here. It is a bit tropicalized. It has a nice little smiley face and some epic sunglasses. For the shears, we've made them look more like shears, like more the traditional style shears. The dirt block has been, well, the grass block has been changed into this better texture, I think. We went for like a cutesy texture for the dirt. For the wheat, we have extended it to a 1.5 like block height instead of the 1. As y'all can see this black line here, just how big one block is, if you can see. And we extended it up to a 0.5 because it makes it look more, I don't know, just better in the eye for farming. We also added these cute little flowers to the potatoes, and we have remodeled the carrots into pineapples, because why not? Tropical pack. Now before this goes any further, I know that we didn't change everything in this pack, because not the whole world of Minecraft isn't all tropical. So we kept most of the normal stuff like the trees, and some of the mobs haven't been changed, but we did change also some good amount of mobs. So like the chicken over there, we didn't change them. The animals we didn't change, unless you don't count in the companions, because those you have changed. Anyways, back to the nature pack. So we have added a new pot. This is how the pot looks like, and also added 4 new flowers. Well, not really added, we only just changed the texture. So as you can see, this is the, oh no, we got grass block. This is the, I can't even pronounce the names, but these are actual tropical styled plants and their names. It's the catasetum. I don't know, but this is how it looks like. This is the better model, I guess, blue orchid. This is the African tulip. And this is, the name may not be eye-catching or nice, but it's called the bitter gourd. But it's a pretty nice flower. And you also put in these nice little flowers to the vines. And we also made the melon a bit more tropicalized. And the lily pads have this little cute little flower, and we also made it a bit more pixel artish style and very cute. And we also added smoothies. Well, we retextured water bottle into, well, mundane potion. We changed the water bottle into a smoothie, changed the honey bottle into a smoothie, and we also changed the potions into a smoothie. Those splash potions have not been changed into smoothies. Now for the tools. Starting off with these boys, the crossbow now has a very nice blue gem in the middle, a tropical gem. The enchanted books have these nice yellow ribbons, I guess you can call them. The golden apple has turned into a bluish green feel, and the ender pearl now has a nice animation. And it's also a bit more light blue. For the weapons, this is how they look. I think my favorite weapon section would either be this, the stone, or would be the iron tools. So this is the wooden tools. We went for a jungle team. This we went for an ancient type team. This we went for like a medieval team, and this we just went out of. This is just the normal Minecraft textures except for the swords. Let me show y'all the swords real quick. So this is how the wooden one looks. This is how the stone one looks. This is how the iron sword looks. This is how the golden sword looks. And the diamond itself has changed into a greener feel. So let me just make it time set day. There we go. That's the sun that we were talking about. Now let's move on to the benches, furnaces, anvils, and all that fun stuff. So there's a crafting table. It's been remodeled into this. This is the blast furnace. The furnace and the anvil. Now the anvil, the more that it breaks, the more cracks it will get, and the more vines will grow on it. Because we also went for a jungle, tropical type feel for the pack. Okay, so let's go see it for the tools, nature, and farming section. Now let's go for the ores and armor. Starting off with the armor. Firstly, what we did is that we changed nearly all of them except from the leather one. We also made this bookcase look like this. So the bookcases will look like these. Now let me turn off my volume for a second because they're being a bit loud. So let's start off with the iron armor. So for the iron armor, we put in the indentation on the chest plate, and we also changed the boots into pineapple. For the golden armor, all we did mostly is that we made the same stuff like the iron armor, but we put in goggles, well, scuba goggle thingy, snorkelers, I think they called, to the helmet. For the chainmail armor, it is completely unrecognizable. This is literally like a nice tropical Hawaiian shirt, nice shorts, nice boots, and also the goggle snorkel thingy from the golden armor set. And finally is the diamond armor. We went in for a more lighter green feel. We added a nice, more like pineapple-ish feel to the boots. And I think the color was perfectly spot on, I think, for what we went towards. And this is one of my favorite armor sets out of all of them. And I'll be using this a lot, because why not? Now, let's move on to the ores. Now, for the ores, we have changed a good amount. Starting off with, instead of prismarine, we now have the aquamarine shard. Now, this is how it looks like, close up. It's totally different from the normal shard, like the prismarine. This is the brand new jade. So the jade is basically a retextured emerald block. Well, emerald ore, I guess. Emerald, yeah. The emeralds have been changed into jade. It has a nice cute derpy face. We also changed the block for it, and also changed the ore. Now, let's move on to the sunstone. The sunstone is just retextured redstone, I guess, what y'all can call. Now, because we made these because there are 3 teams in the Tropical Paradise SMP. Now, this pack is for the Tropical Paradise SMP. I also have another one, which is a 1.8 PvP combat pack, which is for my channel. Though it doesn't have all these stuff, the only change that there is the swords, golden apples, ender pearl, bow, armor, and just that stuff for the PvP. Because you ain't gonna have changes to the mobs while playing, I guess, Bed Wars or Sky Wars, since PvP is mostly oriented for that stuff, or keep PvP or some stuff like that. Anyways, let's move on for you builders now. We added a good amount of stuff for you builders, starting off with the new slime block. It's not called tropical slime. We have added the pasta one I showed you earlier. The prismarine, aka aquamarine, has been changed to a more lighter blue, greenish feel to the blocks. I think y'all, if you're going for a tropical feel and building like a tropical temple or something underground or in the water, you should make one of these and use the aquamarine, aka prismarine blocks, because I think they look pretty cool. Now for the mossy cobblestone, we have made it more light green, jungle-ish texture. And for the lanterns, we have changed not only the lighting, but we put in a more bronzish feel to it, I guess. Let me just do it at nighttime real quick. I think my brightness. Well, the light has been changed just a bit, but not too much. But it's not really showing off here, so that's kind of embarrassing, but hey. Anyways, let's make it back into daytime. And let me also show y'all the new sand. So for the sand, we have made it a bit more brighter than usual. So in tropical beaches, this will do a lot of effect. That plus the grass. I think it would be pretty nice to see. Like, it's just a brighter sand variant. It's not really that big, but once you're on the tropical beaches, you will see the effect. I also forgot to show you the ore, which is the new diamond ore. As you can see, the diamond block looks now like a greenish feel. Same goes with the ore and the diamond itself, as well as the diamond and the tools and the sword. Now, let's move on to my favorite part, which is the pets. Not just pets, but also the mobs. So let's go to that section real quick. Starting off with the zombie. So the zombie has gotten a change to his shirt. He now has a bit more like blackish, tropical clothing. The pants are a bit funny, I guess. This is how he looks like in all his glory, and he's getting burnt to death. That's pretty sexy. The diamond armor for the horse has been also made light green. For the skeleton, we have put in a more jungleistic, broken down old skeleton tropical dude, in which was once a person, now turned into a undead mob, which is, I guess, dying? I don't know what to say really, but we went for a jungle-ish theme for the skeleton, and for the drowned, we have also went for a more tropical feel. Now, for the slime block, you know, we went a bit more light blue. We also changed the sticky piston, and we also changed the slime itself. So we saw this from Minecraft Earth, where they had like the slime like this, so we implemented it into this pack because they look so very cute, and I hope Minecraft itself doesn't mind. We also changed the slime ball. We also did changes to the Enderman left. So let me show you the Enderman real quick. Now for the Enderman, we went for like a blackstone type feel, and we also went with the old green eyes that Enderman had back in the beta versions, if I'm not wrong. So this is how the Enderman looks. If you can please look at me, Mr. Enderman. No? Okay, doesn't want to look at me. Anyways, for the snowman, we made the pumpkin thing, as y'all can see when I showed y'all earlier. And for the pets, we made them look a bit more cute, as you can see. Make them blush. We added this like tropical shirt to the dog and the cat, because why not? And also for the witch, we have made her or him. Well, I think it's a her because it's a witch. Wizard is for a male. We put in a tropical, like a palm tree on the back, and we made her look blue. And the Iron Golem, which is one of my favorite textural change for them, is inspired by the movie Iron Giant and steampunk type feel. What we did is that we added like a furnace for his chest, a nice like viney flower thing, and a bit more menacing feel to him, and those green eyes. I mean, why not? And also cuter bees. We changed up their eyes. You can please look at me, Buzzy, please. Look at it. This is very cute. Made her look more cute. This has been the suggestion came from Whimsy Kitsune. She was like, let's make the bee cuter. So I'm like, hell yeah, I like the idea. This is how the bee looks. And let's also see that I show all of them off. Yes, but we also have the Phantom, in which I can add here, but let me just show y'all real quick. The Phantom, we made them a more lighter green color, as y'all can see there. I make it nighttime for y'all, just for you to see clear. So that's how the Phantom looks. And I think that's really all of the mobs here. Now let's move on to the new beds and paintings. For the beds, we did a palm tree on them. Not really that big of a change, but I think that the beds look pretty cute. And for the paintings, what we did is a vast amount. We mostly changed all of them. So here are the paintings one by one. This is a nice sunset moon like swamp feel, I guess. These are the medium-sized paintings, I guess you can call them. This is one of my favorite ones. We didn't draw these, but we just took inspiration, like we just looked at a bunch of paintings like pixel art like type gameplays and all that, and we implemented them into the pack, because why not? This is one of my like art that I got, which is me in the pack, and I really like it. It's one of the most cutest things I got. Thank you very much whoever did it. I don't really know exactly who did it, but thank you Squid for telling the person, I guess, to do one of these. I really like it, and I'm happy that's in the pack. And these are the portrait paintings. This is the logo of the pack in the as a paint form, and this is a waterfall, which I like. Now let's move on to the chest, and I forgot what else. But let's move on to the chest and we'll move on from there. So for the chest, we did a sunset feel for the normal chest, the wooden chest, and we also put in a more menacing feel to the ender chest. We're going to change the shulker chest and make it into a beach ball, but we had some issues with that. Now, up here on the hill, this is one of my favorite things. Yep, here it is. The elytra. Now, the elytra are literally just palm leaves. I feel that we did a good job, but some people didn't really like them that much, but I love them, because why not? And let's just fly down there real quick. Let me go in game mode survival, and I'll show off the final stuff about the pack. So let's just go down there real quick. The thing that we changed is the heart of the sea. We made it into an actual heart. I really appreciate the support I've gotten recently. I started live streaming more, and health-wise I'm getting very better. I can finally talk, finally yell, and finally be myself, I guess. You rapey me? No, not really. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. This may not seem like a lot of stuff has been added to the pack, but there is the 1.8 pack in which you guys can go on discover. And this is also compatible 1.16. It's just didn't change the textures in the 1.16, as in we didn't change the 1.16 update stuff in there. But we are planning to change them, like change up the netherite armor, adding a small bit new stuff, like maybe change up the cave, like the spider and all that. We are going to do an update, but that will be in the future. Also, I want to say that I'll be recording The Sims very soon, so please do be hyped for that. I will be playing on 4 expansions, possibly even 5, which is the last one will be the cats and dogs. But we're not going to go into that. All I'm going to say is that in the expansion packs I'm going to play will be City Life, University, Get Famous, and Seasons. Maybe I'll add the cats and dogs if my bank account gets better. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. This has been Tropical Paradox. Please download the pack. It's finally out. Bye-bye and stay tropical.